Am I the only one that doesn't like the City Connect blue and yellow uniforms?
Yes.
Oh, the old.
The marathon City
Not the
Connect.
green ones now.
Not the green ones
now.
now.
No, out on them.
You don't like them?
Nope.
Yeah,
I love
never
them.
Really?
They're
The
like
yellow,
Golden
the
State.
blue.
They're like Golden State colors. I mean, I know they're Boston
the-
Marathon colors, but they're like Golden State. That's what you're talking about.
Yellow and blue. I don't like the
Yes.
yellow and the blue.
No.
Right.
Me neither.
I couldn't
new
disagree
City
with you
Connects?
guys.
The new green Monster City Connects
Unreal.
are dope, dude.
Unreal.
How come you guys don't like the blue and yellow?
I don't
It's
know.
so
I
like
just don't-
Boston Marathon.
No.
It just like makes me think of like I couldn't.
Blue and
disagree with you guys
yellow.
more.
I don't think there's any ties.
It looks like Easter. Yes, there's no
ties to
Boston
the
tie
Boston.
to it.
I understand the Boston Marathon, right?
Yeah,
but like
and that's blue and yellow.
the Green Monster green
Yes.
is iconic.
Yes.
All right. Slater is so nostalgic about. I mean, he's a little bit older than you, but Slater's so nostalgic about that 2004 Red Sox team, like that era. Is that like? Does that resonate with all Sox fans this way? Like, do you like just?
I am right. Like I'm not. Of course, right? And like I don't want to speak. I would assume for every Red Sox fan it does.
Well,
right?
how old are you?
36.
All right, so you were.
So
you were
14.
14. Yeah.
So like
13 or 14. Yeah.
For me, I remember watching the games. I remember like Johnny Damon leading I think it was game 4 off, like or game 7, whatever, a home run. Like I remember Joe Buck being like, "And we'll see you tomorrow."
Yes,
right? Like,
yes.
All that stuff still gives me
Back in
chills, right?
Sheffield. We'll see you later on tonight.
Yeah, right? So, like,
of course, yeah.
2007 is cool, right? I was a senior in high school. Like 2013, 2018, yeah. Like I remember 2018, like my wife and I were in our house and like I was watching the game, then went to bed. But like 2004, I think for everybody that's a Red Sox fan, hits different, right?
Of course.
Just because it was, I mean, 2003, Aaron Boone hits the home run.
Wakefield.
Right. And like those dreams are gone. And then 04, and that team was gritty.
Yes.
Right. So you had a bunch of gritty dudes on that team. And I think that anybody, like when I think of the Boston Red Sox, I think of the 2004 gritty guys, like,
totally.
you know, coming back. And
Absolutely.
like it was, it's legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blown save by Mariano Rivera.
Of course.
You know, Miller, the Dave Roberts stolen base, you know.
The Netflix documentary is sweet, too.
It's fantastic, yeah. And like Roberts being the LA coach, you know, he's super successful. Francona's found his home with, he was with the Cleveland organization for a while. I don't know where
Cincinnati
he is
now.
but Cincinnati.
The other Reds.
Yesterday, a couple days ago on the show, we were talking about the All-Star game. And Slater saw a YouTube comment that said, like, nobody watches this crap. Baseball's a dying sport. What do we think about that? Because, I mean, you're a baseball guy. Grew up playing baseball, college baseball, managed a GM of a collegiate team.
Yep. So, like, hot take for me, like Savannah Bananas.
Yeah.
Okay.
My cousin just went to that at Fenway. She said it was bananas, no pun intended. She said it was so fun.
Right. But if you are an OG baseball guy.
Yeah. That hurts your soul.
Yeah, you're kind of just like,
of course. It's the Globetrotters of
It's exactly
baseball,
what it is,
But
right?
like it's not a threat to the game, so why
Like I want to see.
like the Globetrotters aren't a threat to the NBA. Nobody stopped watching the NBA because the Globetrotters got popular.
It makes people talk about baseball more, which is good, right?
Yeah.
That's great.
But when I hear people talking about the Savannah Bananas, you know, not the
not the actual Red
not the
I
Boston
probably
Red
know
Sox.
more about the Savannah Bananas than I do about the Red Sox.
100%.
That's a problem.
Well, mostly because I've been trying to get tickets for like 3 years.
Damon's a banana, isn't he?
Yes, he did do a little. I think that's when I first found out about it.
So what they do, I think, is when you go to a certain stadium. So like they went to Fenway, and I
they
think
bring
that
out
like Johnny. I don't know if it was Johnny Gomes, like Jackie Bradley Jr.
Right.
They'll bring out guys that have played there.
From that team.
That part's cool, right? Because
Yeah.
you get to see some old timers go up and take swings.
Yeah.
Whatever. But for me, like I think the pitch clock was great. I
Well,
think
that's what I was telling Slater. I'm like, obviously they were losing viewership because they're doing things to try to bring in new fans. But I mean, so is the NFL. So are other, you know.
you can go to a game with your 8-year-old
Yeah.
and not sit there for 4.5 hours. You can be there for 2.5, 3 hours and go. Some of the old guys are like, you're ruining the sport. Why are you speeding it up? I think pitch clock, the pickoff, right? So you can only throw over twice.
Yep.
So you don't do that 4 times.
Yes.
Intentional walk. You don't have to throw 4. I mean, that's an older rule, but you don't throw 4 pitches anymore, right? You just say, hey, put them on.
Oh, okay.
Things like
Little
that.
things like that. Keep the pace.
Put in the
game.
guy on second base.
Maybe the PGA needs stuff like that. Dude, the Open, the Open's currently happening right now while we're filming. And yesterday, like a really good group. It was like Rory, maybe Tommy Fleetwood, I forget who else. 5 hours and 54 minutes. 5 hours and 54 minutes for 18 holes of golf. Granted, it's a very hard course, but still, like, that's insane. So I'm just saying, like, I think a lot of sports are moving towards how do we make this more fan friendly, because that's where the money is, right?
100%.
It's not just baseball doing it.
You're a graphic guy. You're a designer guy, detail guy. Do you remember a couple of years ago when the nameplate on the uniforms was tiny?
Yeah, but
What's up with that, dude? First of all, I felt like I was the only one who noticed that. The nameplate on the back, the name was like super, super small.
Well, the good baseball team doesn't even put names on the jersey.
oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
I'm just kidding. I haven't
No,
really
it's about
been
the
a
name on the
Yankees fan
front.
anyway.
Yeah. So Majestic was a legacy Major League Baseball
Right.
brand.
Now it's Nike.
Yes. So Majestic actually, when they lost that Major League contract, I
Yes.
think they Fanatics may have bought them or whatever it was. Under Armour won that contract. Under Armour was supposed to be the Major League Baseball provider of uniforms.
No shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Something happened
Yeah.
where they weren't. Nike swooped in and took it.
Yeah.
But what happened was, instead of Nike doing it themselves, they outsourced it to Fanatics.
Got ya.
Fanatics was
Kinda
never
how
a
to party or
uniform. What's that?
It's his business.
Yeah, right.
Is this kind of how to party or what? My
So-
God, I didn't expect this big day. Yeah,
So
that is
Fanatics,
great.
they're not a uniform, supplier. They
Yeah.
they do all that.
They're an online marketplace, basically, right?
Yes,
right.
but all
now they make their
branded-
own merch.
with all branded in their merch and whatnot. And so they took it over for that year, and it was a mess, just a complete mess, right? So then what had happened is everybody was complaining about it. And then I don't know what happened on the back end, but obviously it got better. Like the names, like they should probably be like 2-3 inches tall. They were probably like 1.5 inches.
Correct.
And they were like arched, and
Yes.
it just looked like shit.
I
right?
remember when Garcia Pare, the G would start here in the air.
yeah,
and start
dude, it's
down
like-
here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like that's
Of course.
took up the whole
Yeah, for
back.
sure, yeah.
Now I'm seeing like Devers, like Devers.
It was
You know,
bad.
like
It was bad.
I was like, what's up with that? You couldn't even, I was like, this people can't like this. And then the next season, the nameplate was bigger. And I
You're
was
like,
like,
see?
and
I told you people didn't
yeah.
like it.
And I feel like I was like, Brian, you're
I was
the
like-
only one who notices that
And the
shit.
quality, like you could tell, there's definitely pictures on the internet of guys that had like tattoos.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could see their tattoos through the white jerseys.
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
And then Fanatics started making, they're the NHL now.
Yep.
Adidas is gone.
Yep.
So now they're sliding in there, but that's their Fanatics branded jersey.
Yeah.
So if you buy a Boston Bruins authentic jersey, it'll be a Fanatics
Yep,
branded
have
jersey.
that little F logo on it.